What it do? We back in the stew, and I got the new limited time menu from Shake Shack. Hopefully it's not whack, but we'll see about that. This is the hot honey menu, and there's two things on this menu. I got both of them, and an additional bonus item because two things I don't think they're gonna fill me up. The main two things are the hot honey chicken sandwich and the hot honey chicken bites. Everything I got here is about 23 bucks. And I did a little digging and I found out that some locations in other countries perhaps had a slightly different hot honey menu. So we're going to be looking at the differences and comparing everything today. But here is what we're working with. Yeah, I got two chicken sandwiches. One of them is the hot honey. One of them is the OG, the Chicken Shack. And here are the chicken bites. Right off the bat, I mess with that. I mess with this packaging. I don't know, for some reason, honey, I like honey. All right, I don't mind honey. So hot honey, like spicy honey, that should work. And supposedly this honey right here, this little honey glaze hot honey is supposed to be pretty, well, it's got cayenne pepper in it. That's what this glaze is. And cayenne pepper can nip you if you're not careful. So one of the changes that is different to this Korean menu is that I think the glaze is actually made differently. And also on this hot honey chicken sandwich, there is an apple slaw, which I did not see on other menus, but that looked pretty interesting to me. I believe other locations also had some hot honey fries, which they do not have here. Hopefully it's better than the last menu. The last Shake Shack menu was like, yeah, I didn't really mess with it, to be honest with you. Here is the hot honey chicken sandwich. Classic potato bun, same old. Under the hood, looks like you can see some of that hot honey glaze on the bun. Not much on the chicken itself, but it looks like a fine piece of chicken. Very crispy looking. Underneath, there is the apple slaw. And I'm not really seeing any apples in there. It's all kind of just mixed into a medley there, but I'm pretty sure they're not tricking me. And there are actual pieces of apple in there. This is probably the best view I can give you of the hot honey sauce, the glaze with the cayenne pepper mixed in. You can kind of see it floating around in there. Here's one of the chicken bites, and this also appears to be powdered with some kind of hot seasoning. I didn't expect that. And last but not least, here's just the regular Chicken Shack. I've had this before. I feel like it's been a while since I have had this, but since I recently tried that Popeye's chicken sandwich, I wanted to try this again. I usually never get this. It has a very, from what I remember, a very kind of particular flavor. The bottom has lettuce and pickles, and I believe the sauce on there is what's causing it to have that specific flavor. It's some kind of herb mayo. Not sure what herbs. But anyway, let's just get into it. Let me start off with the sandwich here. Going in. That's very good, man. Hold on. It's good. I'll be honest with you. First two bites, I'm not getting a whole heaping flavor mouthful of that hot honey sauce. Getting a little bit of the spiciness coming through. Not a whole lot of honey. I might have to actually dip this in here later to see how that tastes. But let's take a couple more bites. I did taste some of that apple slaw. Some of that apple coming through. I think that's a nice touch. Okay. Yeah. That's real nice. Good piece of chicken, good bit of heat. I'm gonna have to switch over and try one of these and get a direct dip into this glaze just to make sure what we're working with. There we go. Well, yep. Got that honey-like consistency. Very sticky, thick. And tastes a lot more of the honey in this one. I'm not sure if they just kind of, skimped out on this one or what. It's not bad. I'm not complaining about the flavor. I'm just saying You are getting a lot more of that honey flavor dipping directly into the dip, which is probably obvious, but that's good. A lot better. Ooh, a little bit hot. A little bit hot. A lot better than the last menu they came out with. Is it my favorite Shake Shack LTO? Probably not. Like I said, a lot better than the last one. I don't know. They're all like so good though in their own way. I remember they came out with one that was supposed to be spicy. I want to say this one is equally, if not maybe even more spicy than their spicy line. But it's not that spicy. You can always do one of these dips. Let me try this. That reminds me, apples and honey. I knew there was a correlation. I used to eat apples and honey occasionally growing up for Rosh Hashanah. Not really into that anymore. But yeah, apples and honey, that it kind of brings me back, except this one is like the much spicier, hotter version of that. I liked it a lot. Let me go ahead and try this one. I want to do a little comparison. What are those herbs, man? It's not dill, is it? I honestly don't know. It's so herbaceous. It's not bad at all by any stretch. Do I need a herb sauce? Like that could be an extra add-on. Like give me the option to just get like a plain mayo on my chicken sandwich, you know what I mean? All I'm saying is that like Chick-fil-A, I would eat every day. This, I would eat every couple of weeks, like, you know, just to switch it up a little bit. Well, actually, that's pretty fire. Anyway, good stuff all around. I mess with it. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have much else on the docket today, y'all. I'm a little bit, I just got back last night from my trip. I was there for a week. It was nice. There were a lot of scheduling of uploads. Oh my God, my shirt is demolished. Frick. Well, yeah, I don't think I have anything else really to talk about in this video, so I'm just gonna polish this off. I think I should have more to talk about in tomorrow's video. So, just have to wait till then. Woo-wee. That was mighty fine, y'all. That was mighty fine. Hot honey. I think the concept is simple. Just mix in some heat with some honey and you'll get something that's real tasty. So you could put it on basically anything. Although I do think it'd be weird on a burger. So I'm kind of glad that they didn't come out with a hot honey burger as one of their things. But anyway, I'm about to skate out of here for now. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.